petition to let this stay in the video, thank you.
It can be a before bloopers.
Yeah, bloopers.
Bloopers.
Bloopers. Bloopers.
Clifford, the dog.
Hey, Orange.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if you was immortal?
That's an interesting question. To discuss this, we have some friends that join us. Pack,
I am here.
and a new guy, Angli.
I have like £50, £59 in my account. Just imagine like a million years later, how much interest you will get from that. I can live forever with that money, bro.
Don't you think you would need to, like, I don't know, make a new bank account every now and again? Because someone at some point is going to be like, hold on.
Yeah, but I can just put the same amount of money in a new account.
Yeah, but at some point, if you keep the same account open, at some point someone's going to be like, hold on, this account's a million years old.
When you give it down to your children.
What if your currency loses its value?
You're just immortal, right? That means you can still get sick and lost your limbs, but you just don't die, right? Don't age. That's the only thing.
Wait, does that mean your limbs just come back?
No, this don't come back. You're just immortal. You're not invincible.
No, you are invincible and immortal.
Bruh.
If your arm gets cut off, you'll grow a new one.
Then that's a blessing.
Okay, I'll sell my organs.
You do still feel pain, though.
Bro, I got sleep and voila.
Just regenerates.
Okay, Orange. What would you do then?
So Angli's idea is nice, but like currency, we don't know. What if human civilization gets destroyed just randomly, without people even noticing us?
I mean, yeah, the euro only existed not long ago.
So best to have laid out plans for the far future, such as capturing. Yes, no, but.
Yes, no, yes.
I don't know. I just go with the flow. I find it interesting to see how civilizations change and evolve. So I just lay back and watch civilization evolve. And I probably make myself a celebrity, just like saying, "Hey, I'm immortal. Yo, I can't die. You can't kill me." And then I'll get like privileges, and then I'll be cool.
I mean, if you tell everybody that you're immortal, then isn't there going to be some kind of government thing that they come after you, try and dissect you?
I think that's kind of unrealistic because there will be a lot of people who would notice disappearance, because one person that claims to be immortal and is proven to be immortal just doesn't really people notice when you disappear.
So instantly you're going to seek popularity and fame.
Not really for the sake of fame and popularity, but just to be able to see it from a higher status, from a different view, to be able to access several things, to be able to be more influential on the world in ways that you can't really be in your current position.
Okay, so like Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen.
Exactly.
So how he literally meets with world leaders on the daily, and it's like, okay, so I think you're all little brain. I'll listen to my big brain.
Or else I'll Rorschach you.
Do you think you would make any kind of new friends because you're immortal? Like, do you think
Yes.
LeBron James is gonna be like, "Yo, what's up, my man? You want to shoot some hoops? Maybe share some secrets about that immortality?"
Yeah. Why not?
I don't think making strong emotional connections is something that is gonna be good for you, because eventually you lose all of the people that you kind of care about. So of course, while I will try to maintain kind of a friend circle, I never try to start something such as an intimate long-term relationship. I know that that's not the way to get happy, but in the end, just imagining how much pain and suffering they'll bring. I mean, yeah, sure, you can experience that in a usual lifetime, but you're immortal. You'll literally be caught in an eternal loop of just disappearing, and eventually you lose some sort of sense of human connection because you are something different. You're not like the others. And one day you'll just start to begin to lose interest or start to not be able to relate.
Okay, this is turning super dark, super quick.
But
Okay.
Orange, it's never really there is something that is actually one of a kind. There's always something that's similar to you in some way. So if there's one of you, there's probably more of you out there somewhere. You just have to find the same kind of people going through the same thing you are, as such being immortal or have a longer lifespan than normal people, you know? There will be someone like that out there. You can't be the only one.
Exactly, but with current technology, you can't really access.
Yeah, but just think about it. If they are immortal as well, they will always be there. Whenever, wherever. You have all the time you need to search for them.
Okay, I like how one of you says instantly, okay, I'm going to cut myself off from, like feelings and emotions with other people. And the other one's like, I'm gonna go search for everybody,
Yeah.
It's nice to have some kind of polar opposites. Pack, what do you think on the relationships thing? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna start my own like downtown personal, house, if you know what I mean.
A house.
Mhm.
From the sounds of it, it sounds like a gentleman's club.
Yeah, exactly. Time. I mean, I wouldn't care. I'm immortal. I'd do whatever I want. Like, man,
I mean, just because you're immortal doesn't mean that you're not above the law.
True.
well, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, I was about to ask that. So if you are immortal and say you get given some kind of prison sentence, if you outlive it, if they give you a life sentence and you outlive it, you outlive the judge, you outlive the officers, who's to say that you can't just walk free?
Well, they're never really a life sentence with it. There won't be like 100 years sentence.
Exactly. A life sentence isn't even life. A life sentence is like 27 years in the
Yeah,
UK.
it's just like a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for
And
you,
even if all the witnesses die, there are still documents of them.
Yeah, there's documents of it, but still, I mean, if you serve your time, then you serve your time, right?
Yeah.
Technically,
you did your fair share.
Exactly.
But would human right even be, effect on you anymore? Of course. Are you even humans when you immortal? You don't die, you don't age. What are you?
That's a good question. If you don't die, who's to say that you are life at all? Because isn't one of the definitions of life is at some point it ends, right?
Exactly.
No, that's not a definition of life.
Okay, shut up.
Hey Siri, what is the definition of life?
It may not be a definition, but it goes hand in hand with life, okay?
The condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic matter, including the capacity for growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death.
Exactly. That the
Do you want to hear
definition
the
of
next
life.
one?
That the definition of life.
Continual
Preceding death at the end.
preceding death. But you can still change preceding death,
What do you mean? You don't change. Death to the end, dude.
No, you can change, of course, as a person, grow emotionally or in your body. You always age, even if you are immortal. There's still cells in your body that die off, right?
No, we're talking one thing. To be alive is to die.
Okay, Orange, so if you're immortal in this sense, basically none of your cells die. I don't know
Yeah,
how to put that into a scientific
because you
way
heal all the
because
time.
I'm not a scientist.
You're
But
not gonna-
it's not that you heal, it's just that your cells will never die. I mean, if your cells are missing or something, of course they'll replace themselves. If your hand gets chopped off, it's gonna be like, I'm back, boys. It just grows back like instantly. Like you know what Deadpool has? Just that, but on extreme steroids. Just it comes back instantly rather than a growing process.
you never lose your stem cells, basically.
Kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. Everything's
Question.
just instantly coming back. So even if it's something uncurable, like you just won't be able to get cancer.
Question: if your head gets chopped off, does your body grow a new head, or does your head grow a new body?
In in this sense, let's say you grow a new body because it's all coming from your brain, big brain power.
But if your brain got smashed, then
PP power.